Tranq or xylazine. Known on the streets as Tranq or zombie drug, xylazine is a powerful veterinary sedative that's not approved for human use. Originally used to sedate large animals like horses and cattle, Tranq has recently made its way into the illegal drug market, most commonly as a cheap additive to heroin and fentanyl. When used by humans, it causes deep sedation, slowed heart rate, dangerously low blood pressure, and respiratory depression. One of its most disturbing effects is its tendency to cause large, open skin ulcers and necrosis. These wounds can become infected, leading to amputation or death. It's not typically sold on its own. When laced into fentanyl or heroin, a Tranq dope can cost as little as $5 to $10. Number 2. Fentanyl is a synthetic opioid that's 50 to 100 times more potent than morphine. It was originally created for severe pain management, especially in cancer patients. But on the black market, fentanyl has become a silent killer. Just 2 milligrams of fentanyl can be fatal. It kills by shutting down breathing and heart rate in minutes. Because it's so potent, street fentanyl can cost as little as $1 to $5 per pill or dose, making it deadly and disturbingly accessible. Number 3. Carfentanil. Carfentanil is one of the most dangerous opioids known to humanity. Originally designed as a tranquilizer for elephants and other large animals, it is 100 times more potent than fentanyl and 10,000 times stronger than morphine. Just 1 microgram, the size of a grain of salt, can be fatal to a human. It works by severely depressing the respiratory and nervous systems, often killing within minutes of ingestion. Carfentanil is not meant for human consumption, but it's appeared in the illegal drug supply, usually mixed with heroin or counterfeit pills. Due to its extreme potency, it's rarely sold by the gram, but when it is, it can cost around $100 to $300 per gram, with lethal doses costing just pennies. Number 4. Crocodile. Desamorphine. Crocodile is a homemade opioid derivative of codeine, typically manufactured using gasoline, paint thinner, hydrochloric acid, and red phosphorus. It gets its nickname from the scaly greenish-black sores it causes on the skin, similar to a crocodile's hide. Crocodile is incredibly toxic. It eats away at flesh, causes severe infections, and rotting of tissue down to the bone. Most users die within 2 years of addiction due to infection, organ failure, or overdose. It's often used as a cheap heroin substitute in Russia. A dose of crocodile can cost as little as $6 to $8, making it one of the most horrifying yet accessible street drugs. Number 5. Nitazines. Nitazines are a new class of synthetic opioids that are even stronger than fentanyl. Originally developed for medical use but never approved, these drugs have emerged in illegal markets in recent years. They bind to opioid receptors with incredible intensity, suppressing respiration and quickly leading to fatal overdoses, especially when mixed with other substances like alcohol. Because they're still relatively unknown, many users ingest them unknowingly in counterfeit pills or heroin. Prices vary widely depending on the form and country, but can range from $100 to $150 per gram. Number 6. Heroin. Heroin is one of the deadliest opioids in the world. It's derived from morphine, a substance extracted from the opium poppy. When injected, smoked, or snorted, heroin delivers an intense rush of euphoria, pain relief, and relaxation, but this high comes at a cost. Heroin slows down the central nervous system, particularly the respiratory system, which is why most overdoses result in the user simply stopping breathing. The risk of death increases dramatically when heroin is mixed with other drugs like fentanyl. On the street, heroin can cost between $10 to $25 per dose, and it costs around $300 per gram of this deadly drug. Number 7. Methamphetamine, commonly known as meth, is a powerful drug that creates an intense, long-lasting high. It increases dopamine levels in the brain, but meth is extremely addictive. It causes severe dental decay. Over time, it destroys brain cells. Overdoses can cause heart attacks, seizures, and death. Meth usually costs around $20 to $60 per gram on the street. Number 8. U-47-700, or widely known as Pink. Pink is a synthetic opioid that's nearly 7 times more potent than morphine. It's a designer drug originally developed in the 1970s, and it resurfaced in recent years as part of the growing wave of synthetic opioids. It produces similar effects to heroin, sedation, euphoria, and pain relief, but it can kill quickly, especially when taken with alcohol or other depressant. Since it's made in clandestine labs, doses are unpredictable, and a tiny miscalculation can be fatal. On the street, Pink can cost around $100 per gram. Number 9. Cocaine. Cocaine is a stimulant derived from the coca plant. It creates a powerful but short-lived high, marked by intense energy, alertness, and confidence. The danger lies in how quickly the effects fade, leading users to take more and more. Cocaine constricts blood vessels and speeds up heart rate, putting immense strain on the cardiovascular system. This often results in heart attacks, even in young users. Cocaine generally sells for $60 to $100 per gram. Number 10. Crack cocaine. Crack is a cheaper, smokable form of cocaine, often sold in small rocks. It delivers a rapid, intense high, but wears off quickly, usually within 5 to 10 minutes. This leads to compulsive use and high addiction rates. Crack causes similar effects as powdered cocaine, elevated heart rate, aggression, and euphoria, but with greater intensity and risk. Chronic use leads to respiratory problems, severe anxiety, hallucinations, and heart failure. It's more affordable than regular cocaine, with street prices ranging from $10 to $25 per rock. Number 11. Flakka. Flakka is a synthetic stimulant similar to bath salts, known for causing intense paranoia, hallucinations, and erratic, often violent behavior. It affects the central nervous system, leading to a state known as excited delirium. Overdose can lead to heart failure, kidney damage, or death due to hyperthermia and dehydration. It's a relatively new designer drug that spread rapidly due to its low cost and high intensity. On the street, Flakka typically sells for around $200 per gram and $5 to $20 per dose, making it disturbingly affordable. Number 12. LSD, or commonly known as just acid, is a hallucinogen. It's not deadly per se. It doesn't directly kill users like opioids or stimulants, but it can lead to psychological breakdowns. LSD is the most expensive drug when analyzed on a per gram basis. A single gram of LSD in its crystalline form can cost approximately $3,000. However, LSD is highly potent, with typical doses measured in micrograms. This means that a single gram can yield around 10,000 doses and usually cost $5 to $15 per tab. Number 13. Ecstasy or Molly. Molly is a psychoactive drug that combines stimulant and hallucinogenic effects, often used in party and rave scenes. But Molly overheats the body. It can cause dehydration, heat stroke, and heart failure. It also depletes serotonin levels, leading to depression and anxiety in the days after use. Molly tablets or capsules sell for around $20 to $40 each. Number 14. Ketamine. Ketamine is a dissociative anesthetic used medically for sedation and pain relief. On the street, it's often misused for its out-of-body effects. High doses cause hallucinations, loss of coordination, and memory blackouts. Long-term use can damage the bladder and kidneys, and it can become addictive over time. Accidental overdose can cause respiratory failure. Ketamine costs roughly $20 to $50 per gram. It is commonly used in powdered or liquid form. Number 15. Spice. Often marketed as legal highs, synthetic marijuana like K2 or Spice are anything but safe. These lab-made chemicals mimic marijuana, the active compound in marijuana, but are far more potent and unpredictable. They've been linked to seizures, psychosis, heart problems, and death. What makes them especially dangerous is the lack of consistency. One batch can be vastly different from another. These drugs are typically sold in small foil packets. It can cost between $5 to $10 each.